I'm here tonight with Tim Breaks. Um, how did you get started in the music industry?
It was sort of by accident, really. When I was 12 years old, my school at the time held an annual talent show, and I was in the audience one year with my aunt watching it, and there was a kind of a skit or whatever with these friends of mine that they put this band together, but they lip synced the song, and my aunt turned to me and she's like, "Well, you could do that," and I was like, "Yeah, I'm sure I could." So the next year I came back to school, I found out that they banned lip syncing, which was a blessing. So I actually had to go to my music teacher, learn the song. She taught me the song, and it was my first time ever singing in front of a live audience, and I was hooked immediately upon doing it. And ever since then, I've really I've always been in a band, and I've always been performing. It seems like I might have taken a couple years off in my early 20s, but other than that, my whole life, most of my life, I mean, I've been performing.
Okay. How do you describe the music that you created?
Oh, I definitely call my music country rock. Because when I was younger, I come from a rock and roll background. And so when I was young, growing up, I was always in rock bands. And I kind of grew up with a kind of a split personality in the household. My mom was always the rock fan, and she introduced me to like the Beatles, Aerosmith, AC/DC, and my father was always the country music fan, and that's where I learned, Waylon and Johnny and Willie, John Anderson, George Jones. So when I did kind of cross over into more of a country genre, that rock edge was built into me. So I like to ride the gray zone between country and rock. You know what? I like any country music that has integrity and an edge to it.
Okay. Yeah, I grew up with AC/DC and Van Halen.
Bon Scott. Bon Scott fan, and to this day, it doesn't matter what genre you're talking about. When you see these people that just have a natural ability, it's awe-inspiring. And unfortunately, I was too young to ever go see Bon live, but I got YouTube, so I can go back and see him.
Okay. What do you like about being a musician?
Oh, well, the main thing is it helps me express myself. And, most normal means it's hard for me. I get, like a lot of people in life, I get frustrated. And it's very easy. And with music, I've always been able to kind of channel my feelings and emotion. And so that's number one. And number two is just connecting with people. That's the way I love connecting with people. It's on a pure emotional level. There's no, self-help seminar or any other BS behind it. It's just all about emotion and feeling. So.
Okay. We're going to play your song, Running the Night.
Yeah.
Double shot of whiskey, chaser full of heartaches, mixed all together for an old familiar taste. It doesn't seem to matter how hard I try. She's sitting on a one-way ticket, it's her turn to fly. Nowhere to turn, no bridges left to burn. I'm running in the night down a lost highway, searching for a part of me I left somewhere along the way. There's a fire and a hunger that's never satisfied. Gonna keep on trying until I get it right. I'm running in the the night. Sunset in the rear view, pedal to the floor. I'm burning down that long white line, heading straight into the storm. The lightning flashes, the thunder roars, trying to outrun those memories of days before. As hard as I fight to leave it all behind, I'm running in the night, down a lost highway, searching for a part of me I left somewhere along the way. There's a fire and a hunger that's never satisfied. Gonna keep on trying until I get it right. I'm running in the night. Gonna keep on trying until I get it right. Gonna keep on trying until I get it right. Gonna keep on trying until I get it right. I'm running in the night, down a lost highway, searching for a part of me I left somewhere along the way. There's a fire and a hunger that's never satisfied. Gonna keep on trying until I get it right. I'm running in the night. Gonna keep on trying until I get it right. I'm running in the night. Keep on trying until I get it right. I'm running in the night.
When you're writing a song, do you got a certain process you got to go through, or?
Well, not typically. The songs have all, some have grown in the same ways, others haven't. Sometimes I just start with a title in my head and I kind of work around that and build the song from the inside out. Sometimes I have the music and then transfer the lyrics onto the music. Sometimes it's like a piecemeal thing. I'll come up with a piece of music with a lyric over it, and I get nothing else, and I just put it aside. Months later, I'll come up with something else, and I'll remember that other part and kind of do like a Frankenstein type deal and put it together. So they all come in different ways. I think the main thing is just to be open to it. Don't shut yourself off. It's easy to do, as a songwriter, because think about it. There's only 8 notes that you're dealing with, and or 16 with sharps and flats, I guess, for all the musicians out there. So there's only so many combinations you can do, and a lot of times as a songwriter, you psych yourself out, and so that's one of the hardest things for me is to when I do get something that I feel is real good, is to go with it and to finish it out and not be afraid that it's already been done before or something.
Okay. Who would you like to collaborate with in the future?
Oh, geez. Well, I guess the best thing going right now, as far as I'm concerned, songwriting wise, is Jamie Johnson. He's just great. And so, I mean, that would be a dream come true if I could ever have a sit down session with him, of course. I also like, there's some other cats that are kind of interested if I ever got to meet them. And one is Whitey Morgan out of Michigan, heavily Whalen influenced. And, he's, his style of music is right up my alley. And so he would be one. Them are the living ones. Most of my idols are all dead, unfortunately. Waylon and of course Johnny and all the outlaw kind of country guys. I guess Willie's kind of, and David Allan Coe, they're like the two last standing. But yeah, I guess for today it would be Jamie Johnson, Whitey Morgan, Sturgill Simpson, another one.
If you could play an instrument that you liked, what would it be and why?
Oh, that's good. Yeah. Honestly, I've never been interested in anything else but guitar, and so I would say if I could learn to play that right, I'll be good. I'm always fascinated by these guys who can just jump on any instrument and be versatile at it. I'm not like that. I've always kind of once I focus on something, I kind of want to master it before I get on to something else. And guitar. I tried other things. I started out as a saxophone player when I was a kid, and I was no good at that at all. And then I picked up the guitar. Once I picked up the guitar, that was it. And, I got a set of drums down in my man cave I can hop on anytime I want. And actually, I got a pedal steel down there, too. My pedal steel player keeps one of his steels here. So I could always hop on that if I wanted to. But I've always just, it's been the guitar for me. That's what I want. I'm a guitar man,
Okay. Where can people go and see your videos, music, and events?
Well, you can go to my official website, which is timbrickmusic.com. I'm pretty easy cat to find. I'm on Facebook. I'm also, I got a YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/tbrickvision. And that's got like every video I've pretty much ever done up there. I'm also you can find my music on iTunes and SoundCloud, Pandora, Spotify. So, yeah, but I would say the main hub of it, timbrickmusic.com.
Okay. Well, thanks for being on the show tonight. I really enjoyed meeting you.
Pleasure to meet you. And I'd like to say hey to everybody down in Virginia. I'd love to get down that way and perform. That's for sure. Because that's, down that way, you guys really appreciate country music, which you don't know. It's hard up in up in Vermont sometimes to find a really good country audience, but down south, once you get down there, man, you guys live and breathe it, and it doesn't go unnoticed how much you guys appreciate it.